open this up. Joining us here on Super 6 is Prashant GS, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. We have Pattabhiram Komareddy, national spokesperson of the Telugu Desam Party, and Shatabhish Shivanna, deputy spokesperson of the Karnataka Congress. Thank you all very much for your time. I'd like to begin with Shivanna on what really the Karnataka government has to say about Andhra Pradesh swooping in right now, Shivanna, and saying you don't get land in Bengaluru, don't get land in Karnataka, no problem. Come over to Andhra.
So if the aerospace industry chooses either Andhra Pradesh or Karnataka or both, ultimately it benefits the nation. And if Nara Lokesh ji believes that aerospace parks now come with Twitter invites, then I have nothing but to wish him good luck. Karnataka does not build ecosystems on social media. We build them on the basis of science, on the basis of skill, and on the basis of legacy. You know, what we have paused right now was a coercive land acquisition process, not our aerospace ambition. What we have simply done is what we have promised. We promised that we will protect the farmers while pursuing growth. Now, Karnataka doesn't just offer land. It offers India's #1 aerospace and defense ecosystem. We have built the country's strongest base over decades. We contribute to 65% of India's aerospace output. We are ranked #1 in the world. We are ranked #3 globally. It's not just about aerospace or anything. Many industries want to collaborate with Karnataka. They want to continue expanding in Karnataka, and industry leaders value long-term stability as opposed to opportunistic pitches.
Okay.
On Twitter is what I would say. If you are focusing on as opposed to capitalizing on the policy decisions taken by the state of Karnataka and focus on your own state, I think we will have better conditions. And if land is all you have to offer, and if land was all it took to build a system, then deserts would be an innovation hub. You know, you require more than land. You require the ecosystem. You require the.
So are you saying, Shivanna, you're not worried at all that, with Andhra Pradesh working so hard to get in investments, it could cost Bengaluru, Karnataka?
See, I specifically stated Karnataka is not letting go our aerospace ambition. We are focusing towards it. We are also interested in protecting the rights of our farmers. So we have to try to strike a balance between the two. And we are not trying to out-tweet anyone. We are building where it matters. On the ground with the companies, with the investors, and with the people of Karnataka. Now, if Andhra Pradesh wants to expand, we wish them good luck. But at what cost? Focus on yourselves rather than capitalizing on the state of Karnataka's policy decisions. Is what
let me bring in the TDP on this also. Komareddy Garu, your opening comments. Is the Andhra Pradesh government constantly looking and eyeing investments in Karnataka? Previously, the controversy over HAL, and now this one.
See, it's not just looking at Karnataka alone. We are looking at bringing in investments from across the country and from across the globe. Look at the kind of investments that we were able to bring in the past 1 year after the NDA took over under the chief ministership of Mr. Naidu. We've got Infosys, we've got TCS, we've got Cognizant, we've got Microsoft, we've got Google, and many other companies are lining up. So it is all because of the efforts of our Honorable CM Mr. Naidu and Mr. Lokesh, who is heading the Cabinet Subcommittee on Investments. And what is wrong in extending an invitation? See, if the government in Karnataka had said that they are scrapping their aerospace park, what is wrong in extending an invitation to come out to Andhra Pradesh? Yes, we believe, as your bureau in Andhra Pradesh, Apurva had rightly said, we believe in speed of doing business. We react very fast, and also the kind of ecosystem we have launched the best space policy in the country. My friend from Congress should study our policy and learn how to draft space policy. You look at our policy, the kind of incentives, the kind of other subsidies that we are offering. That is the reason why people are looking at our state, and there should be this kind of healthy competition. There is nothing wrong between having a competition between two states. Yeah,
no,
I mean, as Shivanna had rightly said, it is ultimately the country which is going to benefit. So
I will
we are
only say
happy
this
to
much,
compete.
Komareddy Garu. I am happy
We are
that
happy
today
to
we're doing a
compete with every
discussion
other
where the
state.
political face-off is over investment, is over development. So that's a welcome change for sure. Shivanna, I'll give you a chance to respond.
No, absolutely. We have no problems whatsoever with the ambition of Andhra Pradesh, the manner in which they are working. But insofar as aerospace is concerned, we have the biggest and most advanced systems in place. So I don't think the investors are just going to walk away from us. They understand the kind of potential
We
Bangalore
have
has.
ISRO in
Has.
Sriharikota. The
So
launch pad of the India space program is in
I did
Andhra
not
Pradesh.
interrupt you. Sir. I did not
My
interrupt
friend,
you.
don't
I did
forget
not
Okay.
interrupt you. Sir.
Sriharikota.
I did
Okay,
not
Shivanna,
interrupt you.
finish your point. Yeah.
No, all we are saying is we are working where it matters. We are working with the companies, we're working with the investors. What we have done is we have not shelved the entire aerospace ambition. We are not going to can the aerospace park. The manner in which land acquisition had been initiated in 2022, back then by the BJP dispensation, the certain farmers of our state believe that it is coercive in nature. They were protesting against it for over 3 years now. So it is also our duty as the state government to consult all stakeholders. We are protecting the interests of the farmers and we are also keeping our aerospace park ambition alive. Now, it is not the case that overnight, just by offering 8,000 crores at rupees 50 paisa or whatever they're doing, it's not the aerospace industry is not going to shift to Andhra Pradesh. I hope they do. I hope they give the infrastructure that also enables them to put out an aerospace industry. We welcome that. But at the moment, Karnataka is strong. It is stable.
Okay.
We are ensuring that we will grow along with protecting our farmers' interests.
The question here, and before I bring in Mr. Prashant, I'll just get a quick response from Komareddy Garu as well on what Shivanna has said. Can, an Andhra Pradesh actually compete with a massive market like Bengaluru, with a Karnataka, which is known to be one of the biggest investment hubs of the country, sir?
See, the track record of the India government in the past 1 year itself showcases, the kind of capabilities the state has and the proactiveness of the government, the speed at which the government is working. And as far as the space program is concerned, we have Sriharikota. ISRO is at Sriharikota. The launch pad of India space program is in Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. What else do you want? The kind of ecosystem is already there in Andhra Pradesh. The kind of infrastructure that is required is already there. We have the human resources. We have the largest pool of human resources available when you compare it with many other states in the country. So all that we have, and also we have a dynamic leadership, a leadership
Okay.
which reacts quickly, and we have the best policy in hand. The space policy that we have recently launched, we are giving capital subsidy to the tune of around 45%. And we are planning to attract 25,000 crores of investment alone in aerospace sector. So we have all that is required, and that is the reason why we are acting quickly and we are
Okay.
ready to compete. Either it be with Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, let there be a competition, let the a better state, benefit from it. So this kind of
Yep.
competitive spirit, ultimately, it will benefit the nation and the citizens of this country. So what's wrong in it?
No, very true. Let me bring in Mr. Prashant, who's been waiting rather patiently to have his say. Mr. Prashant, are you in a catch-22 situation here, part of the BJP, but also a Kannadiga? Where do you stand on what's happening right now?
Yep. Akshita, as BJP or as a citizen of the country, it is nation first. Nation first, party next, and self last. Therefore, that has been the motto of BJP. Therefore, whether Andhra Pradesh gets the investment or Karnataka gets the investment, it is towards Vikasit Bharat 2047, aligned with the mission of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Under his leadership, Vikasit Bharat 2047 will be a reality. Be that as it may, where is Karnataka losing out today? Because if Karnataka showed the world what it can do, in the past also there were instances when Chandrababu Naidu in his first term tried to compete with Karnataka. Maybe he came close, but Karnataka was way ahead in those times. And successive governments of Karnataka held forth to ensure that Karnataka remains the favored destination. And now, when it comes to such an important component of the aerospace policy and for land for that, what was the government doing for the past 2 years? If the farmers have been protesting for more than 2 years, Congress did not even prioritize that. And in the tussle for the seat fight between CM and the DCM, and with some vested interest now taking part in the protest of the farmers, suddenly the CM cancels this land acquisition. Instead, he should have spoken to the farmers across the table and told them, given them a better price, so that the farmers would be persuaded to give up the land, which he has not done. A fresh policy has to be mooted, which means, are the investors really looking at waiting indefinitely without knowing how the state's policy is looking up? Therefore, it should be a wake-up call for the corrupt Congress in Karnataka to say that you cannot rest on past glory. The nation is moving ahead fast. Investors are thinking ahead of time, and therefore all that they need is a robust mechanism where you have a single window clearance and
Okay.
investment friendly atmosphere, which is lacking in the state of Karnataka now because Congress is busy infighting and looting the
Okay.
people of Karnataka.
So,
Development has taken a
let's
back
talk
seat
about the
for the last
handling
2
of this
years.
entire issue and how this land acquisition has now been cancelled. Shivanna, the question that then will be asked is whether messaging is being sent across. You're saying that, look, Karnataka is strong, Karnataka is an investment hub, but is there messaging also that goes across here? Very often you see, of course, these clashes of farmers versus this kind of development of industry being set up. Is the messaging from the government that, look, we will side with the farmers at the cost of that development, the cost of that industry coming up?
Not at all. Protecting the interests of the farmers is our primary goal. At the same time, industrial growth is also required. Now, I feel like there is a misconception laid out in the media and by the BJP spokesperson. BJP spokesperson who says that we are shelving the entire aerospace park dream. That is not the case. We have only stopped the land
I
acquisition
think the Congress
process.
is talking about an idealist position,
Sir,
which
sir,
they
I
are
don't
not
Mr.
understand why
Prashant,
you
just
are
hold on.
interrupting.
We'll come to you, sir. I'll give you a chance to respond. Shivana, go ahead.
It is already ridiculous that he spiraled this entire debate into a BJP versus a Congress tu meme. We are talking about Karnataka's growth. We are talking about the farmers, and he calls it vested interest. It is our duty to protect the interests of the farmers. At the same time, we are talking to our investors as aerospace clusters are already active in Tumkuru, Belgavi, and other parts of Devnali, and we are providing everything that they require. We are taking them into confidence. What more do you want? And it's not as though the aerospace investors or the industry heads are saying we are intended or inclined to move towards Andhra Pradesh. That is not the case. They are with Karnataka. It is only on the basis of a tweet. And we don't want to, out-tweet somebody. We wish them good luck in all their ambitions and aspirations. At the same time, the signaling goes both to the industry heads as well as the farmers that we are with you, we are with growth, and we are with the interests of the citizens of Karnataka and the citizens of the nation.
Okay, Mr. Prashant, quickly your rebuttal and then I'll wrap this up.
Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
When we say vested interest, if the farmers protested for more than 2 years, which gentleman suddenly took part in that and Siddaramaiah took back his decision? Which means there are people behind the scenes ensuring that this doesn't happen. Now, Mr. Shatabi Shivanna,
Mr. Shivanna, I'll give you a chance to respond. Please, one at a time.
Please keep quiet. Okay, so therefore, we don't know the unknown hands who are stopping the development of Karnataka within the Congress.
Hold on.
Because Congress itself is a divided house and they're stalling the development of the state. It's not that the industry veterans may go out in a day, but definitely when other state is offering opportunities at the drop of a hat, concessional land and single window clearance, and the minister taking proactive steps, as an investor, don't you think that they will be lured away? The chances are high because here you are facing bureaucratic trouble. The CM and the DCM don't see eye to eye. You don't know what the industrial policy is going to be. And therefore, when unfavorable conditions versus a favorable government and support from the government is there, who do you think the investors will choose? Will they go behind the past glory of Karnataka? They may not. Which is why, as BJP, we are really concerned that this Congress government, which is completely corrupt, is spoiling the future of Karnataka. And the youth of Karnataka would not get jobs here with this policy of the corrupt Congress government.
Okay, all right. I'm wrapping this up. Thank you very much to all of our panelists for joining us on this broadcast. I'll just end it on the note that I began with, that I'm happy to see political parties coming together, not bickering over an ugly war of words over other issues, but over development, over investment, over opportunities. This is healthy competition. Hopefully, it will help every single state involved to grow further. Thank you very much to all of our panelists for joining us on this broadcast.